Anyone who has played Roblox or watched others play has most likely compiled a list of their personal favorites. Because Roblox is so diverse, you can pretty much play everything you want. From life simulators to obstacle courses, there are a variety of genres to pick from. On the fly is one of the most convenient methods to play various Roblox games. Now imagine how cool it is to play your favorite game on the go. Marvel Games Mobile Gaming. While mobile gaming has improved significantly in recent years, there is still something unique about playing a game on a phone. The experience of a game will differ substantially between a PC or console and a mobile device, whether due to a lack of a controller or a smaller screen. Roblox is one of these games, but it doesn't mean that playing it on a mobile device is a bad idea. Roblox's games are playable in its virtual environment, and they have a huge following among its largely young and adolescent audience, with 100 million monthly active users across 200 countries. Each month, those fans spend over 1 billion hours in the Lego-like online game universe, and half of Roblox's active users play with their buddies. Roblox isn't just another MMO. It's a platform that allows users to make adventures, play games, roleplay, and learn with friends. Everyone gets their own virtual toolbox to create their own Roblox games, which is driven by the Lua programming language, which is simple to learn and utilize. Once you're in, you create your own avatar that stays with you across each Roblox game. Want to wear a white dress hat as you begin your new job at a virtual pizza company? You can. Or how about Doge Head, suspended in thin air beside you as you dive into the tranquil Quill Lake? With Roblox games, you do you. Alright, let's launch it, pals. Dan Boyd. Dan Boyd, yet another entertaining game that I am unable to take seriously. It's a sword-wielding, all-out war against Santos. It's a vicious game with a bass-boosted Avengers theme playing in the background. The primary goal of this game is to punish Santos for the rest of his life, especially for all of the crimes he committed both on and off the planet. It's all about justice around here. Heroes Infinite. In this open world, one-of-a-kind role-playing and fighting game, you can explore the vast and seemingly infinite Marvel universe. You can transform into Captain America, Falcon, Spider-Man, Iron Man, War Machine, and any other Marvel superhero you can think of. Though there is no goal, it is intended to be as superpower mashup roleplay as any of the canon characters from Marvel and DC, as well as characters from other universes. You can also hang out with your buddies and brag about your abilities and hero photos. I believe the best way to describe this game is that it is yet another role-playing game with no quest or objectives. However, the map is extremely expensive, and the sense of scale towards the map and the characters perfectly encapsulate the game's theme. Heroes Beta. In this fascinating take on the Marvel Universe, you can become the most powerful character ever. Unlock various powers to beat the living crap out of your enemies and prove that you can once again be eyes. Because this game is about heroes, and it's pretty boring. Choose the villains instead of the heroes, but it's actually up to you. Compared to the other games on our list, the game has a rather big map. It's up to you whether you want to fight crime or start it all over again. And because it's already finished like a game, there are plenty of quests and objectives to do. Marvel Heroes. Marvel Heroes also includes characters from the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and of course, the Avengers, as well as the Spider-Verse, which is still under development. This is yet another Euro game, except you play as a Spider-Man-like superhero, shooting webs and learning Joni and physics in the process. Superhero Tycoon. It's more about constructing a base than bashing him up in Superhero Tycoon. In this game, treat everyone with respect. This game largely relies on your ability to construct bases and become the best superhero based on base construction. Anyway, this is more of a tycoon game than hero game, so expect to spend more time developing than protecting. You can also become one of your favorite superheroes yourself, which is pretty neat again, but this is a tycoon game. So yeah, the building is more going to be just saving lives. Iron Man Simulator. This is an Iron Man game that includes most of his Iron Man suits. Of course, given we're discussing Iron Man. Has a variety of different settings. Take, for example, Battle Mode, which, as the name implies, allows you to fly. You can also fire lasers and beams, attack your friends, or fight your friends to make new friends. A laser sharpshooter game is one that I play with people I meet here. Age of Heroes. You can choose your own superpowers and upgrade them as you level up in this game to become a respectable hero by beating criminals into surrender and ultimate defeat, or a dreaded supervillain performing different crimes and horrors throughout the area. Many unique NPCs can be found in the game, and many Marvel characters can be played like heroes. It's a massive open-world game with a ton of stuff to do, so you should absolutely put it on your priority list and play it while it's still hot. Marvel Superheroes. Marvel Superheroes is an old-school game that is undoubtedly one of the greatest. Everything may happen at once in this game, which is a wonderful thing. There are numerous adventures from which to pick, and the majority of them have appeared in films. As a result, if you don't play this game, you'll be missing out on a lot. I suppose the simplest way to describe this game is that it's more than a role-playing game. More than an action game, it's the finest way to meet new people and hang out with those that enjoyed Marvel movies. You can also murder NPCs here, which is unusual. Furthermore, the powers here make it worthwhile. However, there are no levels or missions. Overall, I think it's a pretty fun multiverse legacy. Play as any Marvel superhero from the large roster of heroes available and battle it out in a bizarre world beyond explanation. Take a photo of numerous Marvel Universe characters, as well as the enlarged multiverse. Captain Marvel, Thor, Iron Man, and other Marvel superheroes are among the available characters. You won't simply be able to play any mainstream Marvel superheroes on the Avengers testing server, but you'll have access to a wide range of heroes, particularly in the Avengers. This game is primarily a role-playing and fighting game, with neophyting using scripts the majority of the time. But don't worry, this game is big enough to allow you to move around freely. You'll be playing with more than just Iron Man, as I said previously. You can also play as Captain America, Thor, Black Panther, the Incredible Hulk, Black Widow, and a slew of other Marvel superheroes. In this fascinating take on the Marvel Expanded Universe, Marvel and DC superheroes become the most powerful beings ever. Unlock various abilities to annihilate your foes and prove once again that you are superior to AIs. And given that this is a game about heroes, it's fairly dull. Instead of picking the side of the hero, pick the side of the villain. But ultimately, it's up to you. This time, however, it's not just Marvel's heroes. You'll also be able to play the DC superheroes dubbed game. Marvel vs. DC is a battle of superheroes. Marvel vs. DC. Marvel vs. DC is a crossover game that pits two rival comic franchises against each other. You can play with your friends or random players online in this game. There are heroes and villains in this game. For DC comic heroes, you can drive up to 15 heroes and 15 villains. For Marvel heroes, you can drive up to 15 heroes. Do take notes that there are heroes that require game passes. Superhero Brawl. As you could expect, it's a free roam fighting game with an unending battle concept. Every time you pass away, you can choose another hero to play in this game and spawn until you fall asleep or your mother disconnects your internet connection. As I already stated, this game features a variety of heroes. You can play as any DC or MCU character, including Batman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Superman, Hulk, the Avengers, the X-Men, and pretty much anything else. Yes, it's a great game. I think you should give it a shot. It's obvious that you enjoy it. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to stay tuned to our channel so that you do not miss any of our videos in the future. Remember to comment and share the video, and leave your comments down below in the comment section.